Hello, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. If you want to share me out, share your girl out. Child, we got some stuff. We'll talk about the trial on tomorrow because it was a little bit on the boring side today, but I did listen to it. Um, and I'll give y'all an update tomorrow. We'll go through the tweets and everything tomorrow. But child, this stuff went viral, and I got to talk about it. So we're gonna talk about it. Um, it's just been too much going on in the school system, child. Like it's too much going on in the school system. So, um, I'm live. Make sure, if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button, please. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm supposed to be live on yesterday and Saturday, but child, I use that as a day of rest. So I do apologize that your girl ain't been live lately, but I am live now, and I definitely want to talk to you guys um, about what's going on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something out. Something here. I don't know if it's... Hey Trisha, how you been feeling, love? How you been feeling, love? Hope you've been feeling alright. I hope you've been feeling better. And I mean it, child. I know I'm supposed to check on you. I'm sorry, child. I ain't been doing being a good friend. I do apologize, y'all. I stayed up Saturday night to means Friday night to like 2 a.m. Saturday morning. Got up at about 8 or 9. Ran around with the kids, and then um, went out to eat with a friend and all that. Hey, Reese Cup, how are you? But Trisha ain't visible. Um, but I hope everybody been feeling okay. Trisha, I hope you've been doing better. For sure. Um, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to check something. What's supposed to be something. I'm supposed to be doing. Uh-oh. What about tomorrow? Hold on, y'all. No, when the she didn't send me there, so that's fine. That's it. That's all. Oh yeah, I was tired. I'm sorry. I was tired. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought I ain't no young spring chicken no more, child. I'm headed towards 40, and it is like when I stayed up at 2 o'clock, ran around all day Saturday. I went to bed early. My kids went to bed early, y'all, and I slept all night. And I know somebody had called me, and I said I was gonna call them back, child. I just rolled over, went back to sleep. I'm sorry, love. If you're listening in, I'm sorry. I was tired. Running around all day. Signed my son up for another football team. He had a banquet, so uh, so did you, child? Oh, I was just tired. I was just tired and wore out. But hold on a minute, y'all. Oh, y'all don't specific. Y'all, I love my children. Child is hard hit. Um, it's something in the air. Child is something. The child, I've been like today, Monday been Mondaying. If you get what I'm saying, I had a headache all day. Our work system been effing up. Um, internet been acting up. So Monday been Monday, whatever that means. But we're here. We're here to discuss, and we're here to start the day. Um, and we tomorrow, guys, I will be discussing. I will be discussing um the West trial, y'all. I'm gonna give it to a day break because they still they basically proven the defense point that they really didn't do a full investigation. They making me mad because they didn't do no full investigation like they should have. And looked at any like it's getting on my nerve. It's getting on my nerve. It's getting on my nerve. Okay, it's getting on my nerve. So I'm gonna have to, yes, like I'm gonna give it a day to see what prosecution is going with it. But I'm gonna give it one more day because it was a little bit bored on the boring side. They showed some videos today, and it was a little bit on the boring side. But I know court is strenuous, so it's gonna be a little bit on the boring side. But that's okay. We'll discuss it tomorrow, okay, y'all? Not today because this don't went viral. Hey, we got to talk about what's going on in the school system. How these children just showing out. Um, I got a video I'm about to show y'all where this substitute teacher wasn't getting it. Child came up to her, tried to jump crazy. She went in on him. And I'm not saying that she's right because no, you don't have a right to put on your hands on anyone's child. But we got to get back to where when we were raised by Big Mama them and raised our children properly and stop upholding our children in their wrongdoing. Um, you know, children taking guns to the school, shooting up the school, threatening each other, like disrespecting the teacher. Like, thank God, now I'm kind of glad I don't work for the school no more, because I know I'll end up cussing out. I bet I put my hands on them, but I damn sure would cuss them out. I know me, so it's best for me to get away from children because I wouldn't want nobody to cuss mine out. So let me be where I'm at home. I do not miss working at the school system, child, especially when children are showing out like this. No, um, I know. Cause I remember one time I was substituting and I actually did cuss. I told them to sit their ass down. I didn't say that. They're like, "Oh, she cussed." I said, "Oh Lord, I was cuss." But Lord, they had those some high school students. They had got on my nerves, child. So I don't know who this Keith Khalifa Albana is, but it is what it is. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you come in. If you want to share me out, share me out. But this is the police is investigating a fight between a substitute. See, substitute teaching is different from teaching because they know they can get another job. They substitute. That means they ain't gonna be there but just one day. And but y'all gonna see the video. I'm not sure. But the substitute teacher is maybe a teenage student. I say she about 13 or 14 years old. What? Child, see. Hey, go to the babies. Go to the babies. And sometimes the babies can be a little rough. How this, like I said, that little boy, like a month ago, brought a gun to the school and shot the teacher in the face. Yeah, like, you know, and then, it's no excuse. Let me just be real. Parents, and this is me too, because I'm a parent that have children in school. But we have to do something about being an example for our children. Our children only reflect and only act the way that we represent in front of them, what we put out in front of them. Let me say that. My kids, they may cuss, but they ain't gonna hit, they ain't gonna be violent. They don't have guns around them. They don't have toxic situations around them. That do affect your children. And stop upholding your kid when they are wrong. Stop trying to be your kid's best friend. Um, yeah. Um, stop all of that. Stop leaving guns and weapons, especially loaded guns, around for easy access to a child because anything can happen. I just read a news article where maybe a 16, 15, 16, 17, it's a teenage boy in Jackson, Mississippi that shot and killed himself accidentally from fooling with a gun. See, we have to teach our children gun safety. Don't go near a gun because one thing about it, this ain't like Super Mario. You can't come back to life. This ain't like Grand Theft Auto. You can't come back to life. Just like I showed another video of a student fighting a teacher and actually broke the teacher leg. Y'all remember that? Um, it's ridiculous and it's getting out of hand. And I at least somebody's speaking up for it because a lot of people feel like, saying, I don't want nobody touching my child. I don't want nobody. Well, you need to homeschool your badass child. Let me just say that. You don't want nobody saying nothing to your child. You don't want nobody disciplining your child. But it's okay for you to send your child to school for the teacher to raise. Let's just call the spade a spade. It's okay for your child to come to school, for your teacher to raise in discipline, but you won't do nothing at home. And you think that your child don't supposed to be reprimanded for bad behavior. Um, the teachers is there to teach them about school. You send your child to school to learn. I send my kids to school to learn. It's mine as their parent, is you, if you are a parent, to teach your children discipline, to teach your children how to respect one another, to respect other people, and especially adults that are older than them, and saying yes ma'am and no ma'am and stuff like that. And stop, what I'm saying, say, if that teacher did this and this, let me know because I'm gonna cuss her out. No. It's a way to address any and everything. And if you're not going to be the example, if we are not as a parent, if we don't be the example for our children, they're going to be lost. They're going to be taking guns to school. They're going to be fighting and being a threat. And then when your kid become expelled from school or get kicked out of school, you go into the school, want to talk to the superintendent about your child because of the simple fact that your child got suspended. But you ain't talking about how your child is being disrespectful in the school and the things that in fighting, and think that they're not going to look at their chart and see what type of behavior they have exemplified. Okay. Y'all, let's look at this. I know y'all said, I'm going to get to the video. I'm going to get to the dang video. Here you go. All right, y'all. Now, tell me what you think. Let me know.
Yeah, that's my. Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my. Don't touch me. That's not my phone. Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yo. 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 t-shirt. Get a t-shirt. Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. I'll give a get a teacher. 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 Y'all go sit here and watch. Get a teacher. Get a teacher. What's wrong with y'all? Get a teacher.
Okay, y'all. So,
Have wings.
let me
Like a morning.
one more time so we can get the full effect of the video, y'all. Because this is hold on, y'all. So it says here the substitute teacher name is Xavier Steele, and they're investigating the incident as an assault, but no charges has been announced at this time. So they're trying to charge this young lady with an assault. I just wish she didn't. She came to.
Get a t-shirt. Get a t-shirt. That's my. Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my. Don't touch me. That's on my phone. Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me.
Get a t-shirt. Get a t-shirt.
Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. 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 Go sit here and watch. Get a teacher. What's wrong with y'all? Get a teacher.
All right, y'all. So that's it. So, the first thing I want to say, the woman must have forgot she didn't have no damn drawers on. I'm sorry, I'm being funny, but besides that, she must have forgot that she had a thong on or something. She got so pissed off that her ass was just completely out. I'm just being silly. But I see the unedited version. I see this video at about 2 hours ago. I had seen the unedited version, but yeah, they do need bodies because ain't nobody want to be a teacher anymore because of this behavior, and nobody wants to deal with disrespectful children. Like, people are coming out of the school system. They tired. The pandemic, like when the pandemic happened, stuff just started. Child, I see why, like I said earlier, I see why some people decide to homeschool their children. I see why. I'm gonna answer that question in a minute. I see why some people decide to homeschool their children due to the fact that of this behavior, and usually, like, kids that are being homeschooled, they don't have a whole day structure. They do their work, and then they do whatever they do, the home extra activities or whatever they want to do, as long as they get that work done. But school is a structure. Um, Tatiana screaming slam. Tatiana girl. um, from the unedited video, I definitely want to say it looked like it didn't, but I don't want to judge her. You know, the dress was short, but she wasn't. Let me make an excuse for her. She wasn't coming to school for all that. She was just coming there to be cute, maybe see a nice, a nice man or something like that. Maybe she wasn't coming to school to be fighting no children. She was not coming to that school to be fighting. Don't do it, Reese. It don't look like, but them little boys got whoever the record the little boys are. They got a little full eyesight. They got a full. They got some. They saw some things. She might have had a thong on because it don't look like there was no full panties on that was covering no butt, and that's just me. I seen the unedited version, baby. She might have had a thong on because there was no drawers covering her ass. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be real. I know this ain't about if she had panties on or not, but I'm gonna be real. When I saw the unedited video, it didn't look like no panties was covering her butt. Let me just be real. Exactly. She said, "No, nobody. You didn't do it to nobody else." But see, you could have been showing. You could have been showing out with your phone. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that we got to the point where kids got to have phones and stuff like that. But I understand it's helped to, you know, keep the because we got crazy people that coming into school trying to kill children and stuff like that, or somebody at the school, and so you want to keep them protected. But then for the disrespectful teachers and stuff like that. But child, I had a teacher. We had teachers that were cussed, and we just do to sit our ass down. That's all. It's too much sensitivity. Just too much sensitivity. No, they do not. Substitutes do. As a person that previously substituted at the school before I worked as a custodian for like 5 years, I did substitute. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the substitute teachers, she from the street. I know her. You got to tell me. You do get called to go to places that other people will not go because teachers are calling out because they don't want to work at the school where the bad children are and stuff like that. So, you know, she just, and it is what it is. But um, it's like I said, it's all starts at home. You can't send your child to school and expect the teacher to raise them. They only got them for maybe 1 year. So, you know, as a parent, like me myself, baby, that couldn't have been Jayla because, baby, I would have to be, you would be fighting when we get home because I'm a whole different kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to disrespect a grown person plus like that and think it's okay. And I would have been okay with her whooping your ass. And then just straight up, I wouldn't even want those. If you step like a woman, you step like one, you're gonna get treated like one. And that's just how it is. If you step to that woman, swung on that woman like you grown. Wrong. So that means that what I'm saying, some people ain't just gonna sit there and take it. You know what I'm saying? Just like these teenagers throwing desks and stuff at teachers. Now if the teacher throw the desk at you, oh, you hurt. You see her crying. when she got on top of her. And then she was, I think she caught herself because she really wanted to go in on her and show her. She really wanted to beat her down. But she caught herself. She said, go get the teacher. Go get her a teacher. See, she just thought she was substitute. So but I see that she was had her fist kept beating on, but she said, let me stop. And I'm glad that she stopped. Hey, Aunt Nancy, how are you? So I'm glad that she stopped when she made it, because I seen that she had kind of lost herself. She lost herself for a minute. She did lose herself for a moment, but I'm glad that she got herself back and she was like, go get a teacher. Yes, that's the best thing. But to be honest, and we gonna be real, she could, when you're a substitute, you can't touch the kids. But when you have to defend yourself, and when a child has swung on you, you're supposed to subdue the child. You know how the political correct way is to subdue the child, like she did when she had on the floor after she done gave her a couple licks. She's supposed to subdue the child and tell the kids to go get the teacher. But see, she lost herself in a moment because that girl swung on her. See, she wasn't expecting her to swing on her. She wasn't expecting her to swing on her or have her tail out like that. No. She wanted the girl, it looked like she had a phone, like calling the office, getting ready to call the office. Yes, to call the office and tell somebody to come get the student. But see, the girl she had pulled up on her too quick, and that girl lady had to do what she had to do. I ain't mad at you, sister. I know, next time. Girl, just make sure you got some full draws on the next time. I love you. No, they wasn't trying to stop that fight. She from the streets. Oh, she definitely from the streets because child, she was not like when I say I noticed that she had lost herself. In that she thought about this a child. This ain't no grown woman that you finna beat down. So she had to catch herself and said, go get a teacher. And I'm glad she did because she was gonna hurt that girl. And then the girl gonna cry. Y'all just gonna sit up here and let her hit me? You swung on the teacher. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm gonna make sure I teach my children about this. Don't let somebody easily influence you or bait your mind to think that you can go and talk crazy or swing on a grown person and think that them people that sitting there laughing and recording gonna help you. They not. They just want to get something hyped up and want to get. That's what peer pressure is about. Don't let peer pressure get you into an ass whooping. Excuse my language. Bitch. Get out. And they say, yes, I can pop. Of course not, because the kids think adults can read. Right. And see, that's the thing. Like, there are protocols in place. They have, in most school districts, they do have security. But y'all, security can only, it just depends on what kind of level of security you are in the school, like an SRO cop or just regular security. If you're just regular security, only thing you can do is just tell the kids to come on and or escort them to ISS or escort them up to the office. But you really can't really touch the kids like that either. So what are there are protocols in place, but as a person that has been in the school system and seen some of the things that go on, like, child, these kids be acting a fool. But I ain't never seen nobody swing on a grown person. But I done seen them kind of get disrespectful. Woo. And you that made the teacher cry. Yeah. So, we have, like I said, we have to be the example. We can't be upholding. We can't be up here upholding our children in their wrongdoing. And we have to be the example for our children. That's just straight up. Um, that's just straight up talking. Like there's no way a child should be able to come to feel feel that feel like feel the need to be hard and feel fluffy to swing on a teacher and then feel like ain't nothing gonna happen to me because and I mean that's why I said shout out to the ones that are teachers if you listen to this or whatever. My hats goes out to you because you know I would have quit. I'm not made for this shit. Let me just be honest. I would feel like I'm not made for this. Let me go find another profession. You have to have a lot of patience and you have to have a lot of restraint and you definitely have to you know love kids. You have to have the love for children and but I don't think I can do it. Not not the maybe the babies, the pre-K and kindergarten, first maybe first and second grade. But baby, when they hit, let me tell y'all something. When them kids hit about in the third grade, they still babies. Fourth grade, they get a little more musty under the arm. But fifth grade, baby, they really get to when they start hitting adolescence and start getting a little boobies and get a little voice getting a little deep and getting to liking little stanky boys and girls. That's when they want to try you and when they become trying to be disrespectful. And that's when they really get to feeling themselves. And that's when that's why I say I feel for the ones that actually um I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna say that, but um, it's just I don't care if you're high society. Like I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're medium class, middle class, low class, popo. Get what I'm saying? Like if we need to get to the point where we are raising our children better. We need to be the example for our children. Um, we shouldn't be raising children to disrespect grown people. I don't care if the person is right outside of college. They're older than you. And you should respect them. But oh yeah. Um, but there should be no excuse and stop being I'm not trying to tell nobody how to raise their children, but yeah, to we have to stop popping off and going off on the teachers or telling our children, the teachers ain't gonna do nothing to you and stuff like that. Make sure that we are being the example, being respectful ourselves when it comes to our children, because this is who they get their behavior from is us. Honestly, if they always seeing us pop off, always seeing us say, "I'm gonna beat that teacher ass," then what you think the kids getting it from? You said you will. So, I just felt like, this video is like, this is a teacher fighting back. They said they don't know if they're gonna charge her or not, and you know what I'm saying, they're gonna look at it as who was the aggressor in the situation. She may not be able to be around a substitute teacher anymore, and she's probably cool with that because she probably said she ain't got time no more for dealing with them children. Um, but um, you know, she probably would not get it. I know the parents of the child may want the child to be the woman to be, you know, charged with assault. But we have to look at it like, you know, this child put their hands on this lady, and she actually was calling. Looked like she had a phone, like a long cord. That's going to be the school office to get a call to the office to tell somebody to remove the child. And she didn't get to that point because she upset about a phone. And so you're supposed to be worried about school. And so um um well, when I substitute for like Kelly services, they they do background checks and stuff like that, but it's just like a little course. It's a course that you take online that they give you protocols on what to do. You don't supposed to touch a child. Number one, they tell us that we don't supposed to touch the child. They tell you, you're just supposed to go in, whatever the teacher has for them to do it. They say usually, you know what I'm saying, if there's an issue, call the office or a neighboring teacher will a neighboring teacher will assist you, but you basically go in there just to be the babysitter. Like tell the kid what to do, and that's it. And so sometimes that's what I did was just like, hey, especially when they was in high school, baby, the teacher said read these pages. That's how much. That's what all you got to do. Even though it's just busy work, they may make them read, say. I said something, y'all turn it in. Half them kids, when they knew it was a substitute, half the time these kids didn't do nothing work, and that's what we did when we was kids. When there was a substitute, 9 out of 10, I got in trouble because I didn't want to do my work. Um, at the time when I was substituting, I don't know how much it is now, but when I was substituting, it was like 75 to $70 to $75 a day. And if you do a half a day, it's half of that, maybe 40 $45. Your check maybe about 300 350. That's on a good week. So it's not a lot of money um when it comes to um substituting. Yes, Kelly Services is a temp agency. It was a temp agency here when I was substituting as a substitute teacher. Um, and child, they just tell you to dress like professionally and stuff like that, and make sure that go to the office to report. It was just simple, you know. It just sometimes you have them kids that want to try to substitute teach. That's it. And this one wasn't going because she was going. If you let, she said, get out of my space. You know what I'm saying? We have to teach our children to not get in people's personal space because some people ain't happy. No, substitute teachers do not get paid enough. Just like I feel like teachers don't get paid enough. Because what a teacher make, um, you can make out here in these streets. And I think a teacher should make at least 70, 80 a year. Not when they are a substitute, like a principal or something like they make 70, 80 a year as a teacher because that's how much they do. Even though they get the summers off, but the other stuff that they have to do too, the credentials and stuff like that. No, no, no. But she wasn't going and she wasn't playing. So, they want to give her charges. I'll see if they're gonna give her charges, but you know, I just don't honestly feel like she deserves any charges. It's just an innocent incident happened, and maybe the principals and the superintendents and stuff of all districts needs to come together and talk about how to talk to the children about the proper way of dealing with situations like this. You know what I'm saying? Students and teachers. She did supposed to subdue the child. That means restrain her and not hit her. But she everything went out the window. And that's what I'm saying. They do have. I do know like they do have meetings and stuff like that's what professional development is for. Honestly, y'all, for real. Professional development is for like the teachers getting more training and talking about how to do this and how to do that. Basically. Um, I'm looking at this. Somebody said, "How y'all feel about this? Because this made me cry for real. I don't care what the situation is or how the child reacted. She is still growing and learning, and that women should have had some damn common sense to put her hands on a child. In my opinion, she initiated that fight the first time she held her damn hand to hit her. Give her the damn phone, send her to the office, and let her parents handle it. After that, I'm heated right now. That's not even my child, bro. I don't know. Like, um, yeah, um, it's not hard to be a substitute teacher. It's not. Just make sure you ain't got no record or a pedophile, and you can become a substitute teacher. All you have, with being a teacher, you just have to have a bachelor's degree, and then you can do the alternate route and stuff like that. But that's if you're interested, getting your summers off and stuff like that. But sometimes these days, like now, kids going to school all year round. Like I'm cool with my kids going all year round. Like they'll get breaks in between. I'm cool with it. I thought about it. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? In July they'll get their little summer break, and then they'll go back in August, and then they'll get another little break, and then they'll get their other break, fall break, and then they get their Thanksgiving break, their Christmas break. Hell, they're getting a lot of damn breaks throughout the year. Yes, yes. A lot of people may feel some type of way, may feel that she should have restrained herself as an adult, but we have to realize, what I'm saying. Even if we don't know for sure, even if she gave her the phone or not, would she would have still not have hit the teacher, and or this incident would not have occurred. There's a learning lesson in each situation. Um, uh, yeah, I think you could handle it. Now, me on the other hand, I know how it works, so I'd probably be cool with it, but I don't want to be no. No, I'll stick with the older people in Florida. When they have, because I ain't got to deal with them every day. These different people every day, unless they call back. Nah, she's not. So you know what I'm saying? It's just every situation is different. I hate that this. We do need to bring back, patterns. In certain school districts, they do have patterns. If the parents sign a form and say, "Hey, my child can be disciplined." I feel the same. Like my child can be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? But woo, I think. But let me say this though. I do think that the pattern should be like male should be for male boys, and for girls should be for women. Because child, one time I had got a pattern by the principal. Child, my ass was on fire for a whole day. And I think I got a bruise because I swear to God, my butt was on fire. I had just said one cuss word. I think I said, damn. I was on the computer and I told I was in computer class and the teacher, she thumped me on the side of the head for saying that too. I said, damn. And then she plugged me on the side of the head. And I went to the office and got a paddle because I didn't want to go home and get a whoop. Exactly. Um, so I do believe that, uh you're right. I'm just saying like in situations where it deserves one. That's what I'm saying. Now I don't remember when I was in school us somebody hitting the teacher. I don't remember all that. I do not remember anyone putting their hands on the teacher because we knew not to. Because we knew what was waiting for us when we got home. Ain't no playing with that. So I don't remember that. I remember, what I'm saying, they may have been janking the teacher and talking about the teacher and not putting their hands on nobody. No teachers like that played like that. And most of the ones that I grew up knowing, they don't retire. They can't deal with none of them bad children that we got going coming up in the school system now. It's just getting ridiculous. It is definitely says I don't know if that's a good idea because these teachers can be childish and petty. Yeah. Um. That's why I said why I said the men teacher should paddle the boy teacher and students, and the man, um, the woman teacher paddle the the girls. That's why they should have a duo, like a principal should have a woman and a man and a woman, man and a woman, or a woman and a man. Something like that. Did you? Yeah, but they have to have a form too. Yeah, that to me that's even teachers down. Like, um, it just depends on the teacher. You like I said, it's good teachers, it's bad teachers. It's the ones that want to see their the children win, and then those ones that are just not good teachers. They like to pick, and you know who those ones is. Yes, did I have to fly to Mississippi to catch a record? Because I can't do time. Oh, you said you got to catch a record. Oh Lord. Okay. Y'all don't want nobody whooping on Jamel and Jada. Child, they ain't bad. They come home on basically green about every day. My kids do. I honestly can say that. Like, they get more in trouble. It's sad that they get more in trouble at home than they do in school. They know how to irk me more than they irk the teacher. Um, and being hard headed and stuff. But other than that, no. Hey Anastasia, how are you? Hope you had a good weekend. You see that Charles? Did they? I feel like that's the right thing to do though, because oh, 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 really? Oh, I'm good. um, well, let me say this. This is what a lot of people, parents, don't understand when they leave a gun readily open for a child to have access to. Did y'all? How did y'all like it? How did y'all like it? And to me, if your child takes a gun to the school, that means he's an automatic threat. For real. Um, the school is going to treat them as a threat too. Um, and he's, you know, because he had no rights. Like he can't. He's a child, a kindergartner, or a 6, 7 year old. What do he know about a gun? Only way he knows about a gun is because of what his parents had or said about a gun. So his parents, child, leave Peaches alone, child. That's my nickname. Leave Peaches alone. That's my nickname. Um, Princess Peach. um, but Trisha, did you actually use it though? But like these children are actually using it for a reason. Go put that in big. Put that on top there. Um, exactly. Um, but to shoot a teacher in the face, and that's considered negligence on the parents' behalf because of gun safety. They should have the gun in a safe place where it is not ready and available for a child. And that's the truth. I wouldn't want my kid like anything can happen with a gun. So a child should never have that much free access to a gun. And I stand on that. Child, when they go to Walmart with me, they do. But they're like, oh my God, they're such sweet children. I'm like, child, all around y'all. When my got home, my mom was like, where's my exactly? Because back in the day, we knew not to touch no guns. We have to teach our children gun safety. You don't touch no gun. You don't touch no knife. I tell my children, like, my kids scared to even touch a butter knife, honestly, because they think that's a knife. And I teach my children that that'll hurt you. Like, we have to be them kind of parents. Like, there's too many people think, oh, I'm a thug. Oh, some people just so don't want to fight. Fight like we did back in the day, like fight with their hands. You're fighting, or what I'm saying, you rather pick up a gun and say, oh, I'll kill your ass all over a girl, all over something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So we we have to get to the fact that we have to put our guns not in a backpack, not in your dresser or on your nightstand, but put the gun in a safe. My daddy had a gun case, and he had a gun in his and he had a gun in his glove compartment. I did mess with his gun in his glove compartment, but I never knew. Some told me to never pull the trigger, and I did. But I did put it back. The child that gun was heavy, and my dad had rifles. He had a whole rifle case. Never touched it because I knew not to. Child, some of these parents will teach their children how to pull a gun. Y'all remember that story I did with the young 16, 17-year-old girl that her mama was in a fight with somebody, and she said her mama had like a gun in a Dollar General bag or something like that. Um um and she seen that her mama was losing the fight, and that 16-year-old girl pulled a gun out and killed that woman, all because of something senseless. Trisha said it snapped. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we can uphold our kids in their wrongdoing. Don't uphold your children in the wrongdoing. Make sure you have your guns in a proper and safe place. Because sometimes kids see a gun. Well, my mom and daddy said that they pull it out on people and say they're gonna kill them. Well, I can do the same thing. I can take this book, put this in my book bag at the school, and if somebody make me mad, I'm gonna pull a gun out and shoot and kill them. Wow. But they don't really know the severity of pulling a gun out and killing somebody could land you in jail for the rest of your life. That's what y'all don't tell your children is that if I do kill somebody trying to be tough and kill somebody over something senseless and stupid, then um, I could possibly be away from y'all and not see y'all grow up, and I could be spending the rest of my life in prison. Trust man, you was just bad back in the day. Oh Lord, have mercy. Y'all, I'm about to get off here, but I did want to come on here and talk about this. Anybody have anything to say? All hearts, minds are clear. Um, all hearts and minds are clear. Um, you said a terror. It's a mess. It's a mess, and we see what our world is coming to. I pray I pray every day over my children that they don't become one of the six statistics of society. That's why I, I guess I'm hard on myself for trying to raise them properly, keep them in something, not have them out of here in the streets, or you know, give them like they play Mario and stuff like that, but like Grand Theft Auto and all those hardcore games. Nah, I'm not buying that. Um, you know, I remember we used to play Mortal Kombat and stuff at this school on our Nintendo 64 and my brother Nintendo 64. But um, I don't. I try not to bring a lot of violence in front of my kids, and that's what it should be. Um, because our kids see enough in this world, and they see enough at school. Think about it. I got for shooting dice, child. I got suspended. What I got suspended for? You know the little I had them little back in the day we used to have the little stamps that we used to stamp, we get the ink and you had the little stamp on the little thing. I I got that's the only time I got suspended in my little life is that for stealing somebody. My mama beat my AWS child, my SSA. Oh, for stealing the little. It was just a little stamp because my mom wouldn't give me nothing from the book fair. That's why I always make sure my kids have book fair money because um I wanted a little. I want something from the book fair. So this friend of mine, she was like, "Monkey girl, you can steal this." It was an eraser and some stamps. And child, I done got a beating for stealing the stamps out this book fair stuff. I got suspended for 1 day. Oh Lord, Cree, what you got to say? Yes, for real. You see the viewer, her parents went in the living. Exactly, exactly. Why is in the living room? Um, why is a gun sitting in the living room, ready and available for a child to use? Someone could get hurt. Like parents, please put your guns up. These children can only access it if you have it laying around. Go put it in a safe somewhere. Go put it in a safe box. It don't even need to be on top of a closet because these children know how to get on top of the closet and go find it. Go put it up in a safe lock and you know the code. But don't ever. Oh. What you got to say, Chris? You love the book as a child. That's the only time. I was not like, yes, y'all can see I ain't no troublemaker now. I might be a little bit nosy, and that's it may be a little bit on the messy side. Every now and then. But I am not a troublemaker. I don't like drama and I don't like trouble. Oh Lord. Child, okay. I remember somebody was trying to talk about this dude in school. I threw I think I threw some I got mad. It was the dude. It was my junior year in school. And he was just trying to talk about my family because you know what I'm saying, we was a poor family. We didn't come from much. And he was talking about all y'all eating bologna sandwiches and stuff like that, baby. I got mad, baby. Everybody had their trays stacked on top of each other. Child, I picked up all the damn trays and threw it up in his damn face. Like, I'm not a violent person, but when you piss me off, you gonna get the other side of me. And I try not to bring that other side of me out often at all because I don't like that part of me. But like, don't try to belittle me and then think that I ain't gonna retaliate. So I picked up all them trays. He got mad, tried to fight me. Dude tried to fight me because I threw milk, everything on him. I did not care. Don't try me. Oh, it was just somebody not, but you know what I'm saying. You get tired, and a dog get tired. Now. I ain't gonna lie, you get tired of somebody always pick, and you just have to say. And see, he was picking at my brother too. You know, he was picking at my brother or something. Or he was always picking on me or picking on my brother. So I was like, even though my brother is the oldest and I'm the oldest, I'm the middle child, but and my brother probably gonna tell me, Peach, I didn't need no defending, but I just got tired of him. So I just said, you know what, since you talking about the junk, you eat this food down your throat. Yeah, I did eat, but it was just the leftover stuff, and I just threw the stuff at him. You know, surely did, and he know who he is. If he, you know what I'm saying. That's the only time I ever like. I don't really. I try not to come out of character often. Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? You know how some people are when it's in school, you know, people think that you're high, they so high society and high class. But then you look at them now, and half the ones that was in high, like, that was so high and mighty, and parents had this, and they were walking around with all the new stuff. Y'all should see them now, child. Half of them ain't got nothing, ain't even successful in life. They struggling just like you. But you want to put, you know what I'm saying? You want to put somebody, you want to have what you have for you work for your parents. Now that I think about it, but now I'm looking at you now while you talking all the junk, and you on the same level as me, or even worse. Some of them um ain't got a pot to pee in and a window to throw it out of. If y'all know what I mean, I know y'all. Some of y'all probably don't know what I mean by that, but they ain't got nothing. Um, I know y'all like Monk. You be saying the old school stuff. I know. I'm raised. I'm country. I'm telling y'all, I'm from the country. I may not be ghetto, but I'm country. um, I'm country. I'm country. Good bougie. Oh, you do? Okay. Don't make me feel that way. But yeah, I'm almost 40. Yeah. Um. Anyway, y'all, what time is it? I gotta get off here. According to you, I ain't old. I'm old. I'm not old. I'm just getting older in life and wiser, understanding stuff more. Um, but child, the new 60 is like the new 30, and the new 40. I'm 38 is like the new 18. But it don't feel like it when you done been up all night. Y'all, I swear to God, like I stayed up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I ain't go to bed. I ain't had to be like 4 hours of sleep. It didn't hit. It hit me hard. It ain't sleep. You know me. Usually I can stay up a long, long time and stuff like that. Oh, I'm glad you did too. But child, I swear Saturday night my bed was just calling me. After I got home from picking the kids up from my little family picnic, it was about 9 o'clock. I folded up a load of clothes and I said, man, I'm gonna go to bed. And that's what I did. I slept about 7 Sunday morning. Like I was literally tired. Like I like, dang, my body needed some sleep. I know. Um, I know that, and that's when you know you're grown when you turn 21. Is when your body stops growing. Um, child. Sometimes I just have those sleepless nights, you know, but then I feel it the next day. It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Be, oh, child. I ain't looking forward to go to bed at 8:30 now. I go to bed usually around 10. No, I'm gonna be honest, because with school and all, sometimes I'm able to lay down by 11:30, and if I got a lot of schoolwork, it'll be 12 o'clock. And sometimes like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'll go to bed to 12. Doing trying to give y'all YouTube some content, and then do schoolwork, get my kids to bed, and all that. I might not hit the bed to 12, but that's just life of a single mother. So I said, if y'all got a good man that helps you with the children and that take care of home, keep them, child. Because those women that single and got to take care of this shit by yourself, baby, it get hard out here. It get hard. I make it look easy, but it's hard. You just have to just gotta go through the motions. Um, and just do what you gotta do. And this just life. And that's all I got, y'all. Look, that's all I got. But make sure that we are being the example for our children. Make sure that we are telling them to respect, discipline our children and teach them how be the example of showing what respect is. I mean, we need to show respect to other people, and telling our kids that they respect the teacher, and not telling our kids to be raised by the teachers. No, it's enough. Um, but y'all, that's all that I have for tonight. Um, Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. If you're new to the channel, please, Facebook follow, on YouTube subscribe. If you want to send some stars, honey. And if you want to join the membership, right now I don't have any membership content because shit, I ain't got time for all this right now. But if you want to be a supporter and you like my content, you want to support me in a way, then please join the membership. Good night, y'all. Exactly. Good night, y'all. Peace.